to you, and I say to the world, nappy then, nappy now, nappy for a bit, knee deep, head over heels in this country.
All my life been cold, but it really don't matter no more. And they wonder why we act this way. Nappy boys gon' be okay.
I've been here all my life.
Everybody gets to know everybody.
Down home, good old-fashioned people. It's country. I like it. Nothing better than that, man.
I just love Kentucky.
All my life been cold, no more. And they wonder why we act this way. Nappy boys gon' be okay.
Even though I picture
top to get from round. Some chasing checks, so I be in and out of town. Boy, you in the ground, I'm underground.
They hating, cause I'm getting money every single day. I'm chasing after cash flow.
Look at you, now look at me. Look at you, now look at me.
Say ain't name in my blood. I get it out the mud, you I hate, I put my middle fingers up.
Look at you, now look at me. Look at you, now look at me. I come through, it's daps and hugs. You come through, they show no love. You hate on love, but we don't give a fuck. Your face tight when the song come on in the club. That chick you like, she like me. You be geeking for her, she don't excite me. You lay her down, I want her standing up. You take her out on dates, I stand up.
82850 shit. Talk. I told that nigga.
Josh Hodges on beat.
Yeah, I want you to keep grinding. Put that pain in the music.
I'm just a real nigga. I can't hate niggas faking. No niggas fraud. This shit is a facade. Can't hate niggas faking. No niggas fraud. This shit is a facade. I'm just a real nigga. I can't hate niggas faking. No niggas fraud. This shit is a facade.
Don't let social media fool you, it's all bad. Out here crashing over like just fall back. In real life, about to get evicted. A hard deal, find out all the clout in the world. Don't pay the bills, looking happy when you post too. Portray the image, just the ones that you close to. For niggas that don't know you. Niggas think when somebody keep it a thou while they trying to expose you. My cousin told me fuck life. She about to end it, wouldn't answer when I kept calling. Thought she was finished and she visualized the banging off. Saw her body fall. What about your baby's mama stand tall? Depression run deep. Check on your people, time to time. I simple, how you been? I say your love once a dying. My dog.
Good evening, my people. What's poppin'? It's your girl, MZTML. I am in the building tonight. It is Wednesday. We are starting a new season of Real Talk with TML. I'm looking forward to the people, the artists that we're going to bring on this platform. We're going to dig a little deeper. We're going to get into some background, some current events, and just a whole lot of education and information. Real talk. You know, I definitely want to bring that to this platform, Up North City Girls, the Media Loop. I think it's important to have real conversations about real life, you know, events and just situations. So this is what this show is also bringing. As well as the interviews with the artists and things like that as well. So I definitely want to just tell you guys in regards to what this platform is all about. And it just gives you real conversation and the ability to speak freely as you like. Because I think that's important, is that we don't have to be politically correct. We can voice our opinions and give our advice on, you know, how to deal with certain situations as well. But we also are going to have some educated people come on and educate us about, just different things, whether it be finances, whether it be real estate, whether it be um, just everything that's going on in the world right now, how to better ourselves physically, emotionally. I think that's important that we have these platforms and we have these discussions. So I'm looking forward to the artists, to the authors. I have a lot of book writers who are going to be coming on this segment as well. So it gives us a chance to dig a little deeper and just have some real conversations. I think that that's important. I don't want to just be a host that just, asks dialogue questions. I want to be able to express my opinion and as well, get feedback. I think that's important so that we can better ourselves. So I'm looking forward to that. Tonight, we do have a very talented artist in the building. He goes by the name of Big V, formerly of the Nappy Roots. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. I've been checking out, what he's been doing and what he has going on. And he is, moving. He's out here, but he's also educating and inspiring people to understand life insurance and, that there's affordable life insurance out here for people. I think that's important to have these conversations in regards to life insurance. I know that sometimes we don't want to have those conversations just because, it's hard to talk about the next chapter or, what is going to happen preceding your death. I think that, a lot of people haven't really even thought that far yet. So I think that with all the tragedies that have happened in the last 3 years, that we see how fragile life really is and how important it is to have life insurance. So I think that, this conversation tonight is not something that you want to pass by. I think that you want to, take some notes, get some, information, do your research, and just think about these things. These are things that, are constantly, put in our face, but we kind of just ignore them until we have no choice but to deal with them. And I think it's time that we start dealing with them head on and not waiting until something tragic happens to say, damn, I should have got life insurance. That's something that I think that we need to, as the people, understand that, everything in this life is an investment in some way, whether it be to leave your legacy, whether it be to create a name for yourself. Everything in this life is an investment, whether you're working for a better life for your children, for your family, for the people that you love. I think that, those things are the reasons why we need to have these conversations. I see who's on Snap. My Snap is popping. I'm over here. I got y'all on Snap too. Jeg, talk to him, Queen. I hear you, baby. I hear you. But we out here. We're going to wait for Big V to pull up. But I want to fill y'all in on, just what this platform is about, what we're trying to bring. We have a lot of things that I'm not privileged as of yet to talk about happening. So I'm excited about what's next for Up North City Girls, and just the people that we've been working with and, just building an alliance within our network. We've just acquired actually 2 new alliances with podcasts. So I'm excited about that because that's a way for us to network our artists that are on this platform. So, this is not the end all. We are actually trying to, create a press run for artists through this network. And that's important. I think that it just doesn't stop at one, show. You have to keep going. You have to keep being put on different networks. I think that artists need to understand how important it is to have a circuit and have DJs and, podcast hosts and people that support you, continuously. You being a part of their platform, it becomes like a family, and that's what I treat this platform like, as far as, doing the music reviews and artists and interviews and things like that. I think that we have to treat this like a family. We have to treat this like it's important to us. So definitely looking forward to that. Um, Other than that, I had a crazy weekend this past weekend, but it was definitely lit. It was definitely live. Shout out to everybody that came out. There was a lot of people that I missed. There was a lot of people that, told me that they weren't able to make it, and we definitely party for you guys in spirit. But it was definitely a good time with my family as well. So I'm grateful, to be here and be blessed with another year um, in life. So it was definitely something to celebrate. Other than that, uh, I'm just trying to think of everything before Big V pulls up. I'm waiting for him, but we're gonna we definitely gonna have some things happening, and I'm excited. What y'all doing tonight? I can't see if y'all commenting on my Facebook. They only show me if you're commenting on the Up North City Girls page, I believe. That page is still going live. We have 4 or 5 pages that go live at the same time. So on any one of our networks, if you're on there, it's not going to let you comment unless you're commenting on the one specific page, which is the Up North City Girl page. So yeah, as far as what events and things like that we have upcoming, we have a lot of we are in, actually, I want to say halfway through our our third season of Up North City Girls. So I'm excited because this has been a long time coming. We've had, 12 artists on each season, and it's just been crazy. It's been like artists that are just so talented and dedicated and motivated, and just sharing this platform with my sisters and the women that I've grown up with um has been a blessing. I think that we all have this energy that we bring, and whether we're there or not, we still have each other's backs, we still support each other. So I'm looking forward to what's next uh for us and what we're doing. We are also looking for guest podcast hosts as well to join our platform. We think that that's important to, cross network and, work with other women and other men as well, where we don't discriminate, in regards to being a part of this platform, because really it is all about being from New England. It's all about being heard on a platform that speaks freely and openly about current events, whether it be music, whether it be trending topics, things like that. We definitely give you, an opportunity to express yourself. So that's definitely something that, I'm excited that we've been able to build something so solid. There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that happens that people don't really know. But it's mostly, everything that I'm doing that I've been, learning and taught, and just was given the talent to do. So and helping build this platform is important to me. This is a baby. This is like something that I take seriously, and I expect anybody that is on this platform to take it seriously, because again, a lot goes into what happens behind the scenes, and it's not easy. You know what I'm saying? It's challenging sometimes. It's not always easy. But when you're passionate about what you're doing and the effect that you're making on people, and just people, being inspired. There's so many people that reach out to me and tell me like how inspired they are. And I think that's a blessing. I think that, motivating people and inspiring people is something that we all should aim to do at some point in life. That's kind of a give back. That's an easy give back, so definitely try to, motivate and provide positive energy. I think positive energy in whatever you do in life is important. I think that we all need to, be open minded in some way about life and just how things happen. Sometimes I understand that it's hard. We can judge and, but don't judge too harshly. You know what I mean? Because you don't know what a person's going through or what they've been through to be who they are right now. You know what I mean? So I try to look at people at face value for the most part. I give them the benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean? Like, unless you show me some shit that I'm just not vibing with, I'm going to definitely, give you that energy as well, and I'll be open about it. Like, I'm not failing you right now, but I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. I might rock out with you, a couple of times just to see, because maybe the energy was off that day. But just being open minded that not everybody is the same. We're not brought here to be the same, in my eyes. You know what I mean? If we were all the same, how boring would the world be? I tell people that all the time. Like, you look for people to be like you, then there's never going to be no diversity. There's never going to be no, education. There's never going to be anything that's going to inspire you to grow, because there's nothing to grow from. One quote I seen the other day that basically said, anything that falls breaks, but anything that grows only gets stronger. So everything I do, I want to grow. You know what I'm saying? I want to be around people who want to grow. And, just surrounding yourself with that energy and having people who motivate you is important. I think that, whether good or bad, I think that I was taught in life that you have to be loyal no matter what. You know what I mean? Like, loyalty sometimes is a gift and a curse. But I feel like there's some people who are taught it early in life, and there's people who weren't, you know what I mean? And so they don't know how to be loyal. They might say, oh yeah, I want loyalty, but they have no idea how to be loyal because they never had anything to be loyal to. So how can they really be loyal? You know what I mean? Like, it's a hard situation, it's a hard conversation to have. But it's also, I was just talking to my cousin about the fact that, in toxic relationships, people always scream this toxic, everything's toxic now. So, our conversation tonight was basically our conversation this week on Up North City Girls is going to be, are you in a toxic relationship? Or are you the toxin in your relationship? And I think that comes with accountability. I think that comes with you accepting who you are in your relationship, and knowing that we all have toxic traits. We all come from damage or some type of trauma within a relationship that, has molded us into the person that we are right now. And I think that's important that we identify it. But it's not necessarily about the fact that you're toxic. It's the fact that you're not taking accountability for it and you're not seeking to correct it or heal from it. I think that's where the line stops. And there's a lot of people who just stray from it and they don't want to talk about it. And they feel like, oh, I'm never the problem. They're always the problem. And that energy right there is always going to be what holds us back, as a society, as a culture, and just as human beings. I think that it's important for people to understand that you have to let go, that when they tell you these little quotes and they say these little things that give you insight on a particular relation or situation, you have to take some type of heed to that, because if not, you're not seeking to be understood. You're just seeking to listen, and you're not really understanding. And I think that there's a difference between listening and understanding. Some people can listen to you, but they don't necessarily understand. So I definitely think that that's important, that we listen to understand more, than we do to just hear a person or to respond. I'm not even going to say listen to hear a person, but listen to respond. A lot of times people listen to respond. They don't listen or hear you to understand you. So I think that's important, that we try to practice those good communication techniques in life. to get us through these toxic environments and situations, and being able to express ourselves with words. Words go a long way. Words hurt a lot more than physical. And they told you that early in life. So, definitely be cautious of your words and just, what you say and how you say it. That's important. That's important. People will definitely will remember. They might not remember what you said, but they're going to remember how you made them feel. And that's what's important. You know what I'm saying? It's how you make people feel. That's what people remember. It's the feeling that they get from you. So it's definitely a vibe. I'm going to hit V again, see where he's at. I don't know if he's on a different time. Maybe he's on a different time thing than we are. But I definitely sent up them a message. Like I said, you have to go to our Up North. I see there's people watching, but like I said, you have to go to our Up North City Girls page in order to respond, in order for us to see your comments. Shout out to Jig, always pulling up for your girl. Let's see who's on Insta. Oh, my Instagram is popping. Insta, what's popping? Let's see. DJ Ace 119, Kiki, Southside, South End Kiki. That's my cousin. KB Clippers Hands. Who's that? I'm gonna wave to you guys. Wave. Ebony, Star, C-Boss. I see you, baby. Waiting for Big V to pull up. Give him a few more minutes, guys. Hey. Yeah, so other than that, while we wait, I'm gonna give him about 3 more minutes. Because I've been talking already for 25. But yeah, this has definitely been a long week for me. And I'm definitely looking forward to the summer and the spring and getting outside and being active. I think that's important. I think I do better in the spring and the summer. I'm a definite spring and summer person. I don't care for the snow at all. I'm not a snow person. If you know anything about me, you know I'm not a snow person. I don't like snow for nobody. I don't care who you are. I don't like snow. But it's been a good winter this winter, I can honestly say. But shout out to DJ Drew, who I seen a post that reminded me today about the blizzard of 97 in April. So kind of like, you know what? It could happen. It could definitely happen. I'd be scared of that. I definitely didn't like that blizzard. I tell you that. That blizzard was like the worst. It shut down the power lines, phone lines, everything. I couldn't talk on the phone for days. They took forever to come back and get our service. Like back then, you only had the phone to communicate. You didn't have none of this other stuff that was going on. That's going on now. Like in, different ways to communicate, tablets and things like that. No, we didn't have that. So definitely was a. It was definitely something that I was like, yeah, no, we're not doing that. I hope Big V's okay. I don't know, guys. I don't know where he is, but I'm going to end the show with his music. Shout out to Big V. I hope everything's okay. You definitely hit me earlier and said you was gonna be ready. And I don't know where you are, Pa. But if he hits me back tonight, we will resume the show. The show must go on regardless. We do this live, so you never know what's going to happen during these lives. And that's, but I definitely have a schedule, and I try to give you guys a show at 8 o'clock or 12 o'clock. Sometimes we go a little bit past. Sometimes we start a little bit late, but the show will go on. So regardless, if he hits me at a reasonable time tonight, I will respond and we will give you guys a show. Okay? Okay. We're out of here.
I scream this to you, and I say to the world, Nappy then, Nappy now, Nappy for a bit, knee deep, head over heels in this country.
All my life been cold, but it really don't matter no more. And they wonder why we act this way. Nappy boys gon' be okay.
I've been here all my life.
Everybody gets to know everybody.
Down home, good old-fashioned people. It's country. I like it. Nothing better than that, man.
I just love Kentucky.
All my life been cold, no more. And they wonder why we act this way. Nappy boys gon' be okay.
Even though I picture
With it, I'm with it, I'm with it, I'm with it, I'm with it. Let's get 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 it. I'm with it, 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 I'm with it. Let's get 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 it. I'm in your city, about to turn up and just give me the crown, man. Say, BB, you put in work, now hold it down, man. Don't my I say no top, then get from round, man. Some chasing checks, so I be in and out of town, man. Boy, you in the ground, I'm underground.
Cause I'm getting money every single day. I'm chasing after cash flow.
Look at you, now look at me. Look at you, now look at me.
Say ain't name in my blood. I get it out the mud, so I ain't up with my middle fingers up.
Look at you, now look at me. Look at you, now look at me. I come through, it's daps and hugs. You come through, they show no love. You hate on us, but we don't give a fuck. Your face tight when the song come on in the club. That chick you like, she like me. You be kicking for, she don't excite me. You lay her down, I want her standing up. You take her out on dates, I stand up.
82850 shit. Talk. I told that nigga.
Josh Hodges on beat.
Yeah, I want you to keep grinding. Put that pain in the music.
I'm just a real nigga. I can't niggas faking. No niggas fraud. This shit is a facade. Can't
all bad. Out here crashing over like she's fall back. In real life, about to get evicted. A hard deal, find out all the clout in the world. Don't pay the bills, looking happy when you post to. Portray the image, just the ones that you close to. For niggas that don't know you. Niggas think when somebody keep it 1,000 while they trying to expose you. My cousin told me fuck life. She about to end it, wouldn't answer when I kept calling. Thought she was finished and she visualized the banging off. Saw her body fall. What about your baby's mama stand tall? Depression run deep. Check on your people time to time. A simple how you been. I say your love wants to die. My dog.